Hey there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I've got an exciting challenge for you. We are going to whip up a sleek nail clipper design in SolidWorks, and I'm challenging myself to do it in just 10 minutes. But wait, before we dive into the design process, let me remind you that I've put together a free 3D CAD exercise workbook with lots of challenging exercises designed to supercharge your 3D modeling skills. You can grab your copy from the link in the description below. Trust me, it's a game changer. Now, let's jump into the world of 3D modeling. Are you ready for this? Let's roll. Okay, let's start by creating a new part. On the front plane, I'm going to draw the outline of the nail clipper. I'm going to draw a construction line, 87 millimeters, and I'm going to roughly sketch the outline of the nail clipper like this. I need this line to be consistent with the end point and give this edge a dimension of 2 millimeters. Oh, sorry. And let's create an offset for all of these, 2 millimeters to the inside, and I'll make this line and this line coincident. Oh, sorry, when I made an offset, I just need an offset of these two lines, reverse, and I'll not make the base geometry a construction one, and then extend this one till here. And let's give this dimension of 25, and let's give this an angle of 5.5, and let's merge these 2 points together and give this 45 degrees, and finally from here to here 2 millimeters. Oops. Now let's mirror this entire part about this center line. Now we have our first shape. Let's extrude it in mid plane, 16 millimeter width. And now let's create the groove for the pivot point. I'll create a construction line perpendicular to here, and let's create a rectangle for the revolved cut, and let's give it diameter of 2.1, radius of 2.1, and from here to here 10 millimeters. I'll make a cut revolve. Okay, and now we created our first cut, and now on the front plane I'll bring back the sketch, and I want to use the same center line by converting entities and make it into a construction geometry. Now let's hide the sketch again, and now I'm going to create a new rectangle like this. Let's give it 4 millimeter diameter, and let's create an arc from here to here like this, and I want to extend this part and make this line a construction line, and trim this part, and let's create another line like this and trim the extras. Okay, now I want this dimension to be 1.5, and from this point to here 7 millimeter diameter, and I need this line and this arc to be tangent like this, and the full length from here to here is 20. Okay, let's revolve around this center line and don't merge the result. Okay, now let's create a chamfer of 1 millimeter for this edge. Okay, now let's create another sketch on the front plane and make an offset of 1.5 for this edge, and let's bring back the center line. Okay, convert entities. Let's hide the sketch again. I'm going to draw a circle from the intersection point between those two lines and give it a diameter of 1.6 millimeter. And let's make those two lines construction geometry, and cut extrude through all both for this pin. Okay, and now on the front plane we need to draw the lever arm. Let's start by creating the rectangle like this, and let's make this dimension 3 millimeters, and let's convert this center line and make this dimension from here to here 1.5, and this dimension 10 millimeters. Now let's create the arm. 1, 2, 3 lines like this. This first angle 146.5, this angle 170, and this angle is 165. Now let's do some fillets. The first fillet is 50 and the second fillet is 20. Okay, now now from this point to here, let's make it 32.5, and let's make this one 15.5, this one 10 millimeters. Now let's choose all of these and give them an offset of 3 millimeters. Let's close this edge by a tangent arc like that, and let's extend this line and trim this point and make this line coincident with this point. Now we have a fully defined sketch. Now let's extrude it mid-plane 14 millimeters and don't merge. Okay, now we need to cut a slot for the pivot point. I'll create a sketch on this plane and choose the midpoint and make it I first have to convert the center line for this, make it a construction. Choose the center line and the midpoint, make them horizontal, and give this dimension 4.5, and make this edge and this edge collinear, and give it 10 millimeter. Now cut extrude through all both and choose this body. Okay, now let's draw the pin on the front plane. I'm going to convert this cylinder, this circle, make it a construction geometry, and then make an offset of 0.05 to the inside. Okay, now I'll extrude it up to surface for the first direction and choose this side surface, and for the second direction up to surface and choose this side. Okay, and uncheck the merge result. Now let's make some fillets. 1 millimeter fillet for this edge, all of these, for this edge, and choose all of these. Why is it failing? I don't need this edge. Okay, and again let's do a full face fillet for these end one like this. Okay, that's good. And finally, let's give it a 0.5 millimeter fillet for the side, here and here. And let's close the lever arm by making an axis on the center of this pin and another axis on the center of that pin. Now let's go to move copy bodies and choose this body and click rotate on this axis. Make it 180 degrees. Now again, I'll move the same body, but this time I'll rotate on this axis and give it 150 degrees. Here, and uncheck the copy. We don't want it to copy, just want it to move. Here we go. Let's hide those two axes and let's give it a material. Matte steel is okay. All right. That's it. And there you have it for today's video. If you found the content useful, show some love by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe. By subscribing, you'll stay in the loop for all our future uploads. Until next time, happy designing!